You had different reactions to that, man.
No, we had the same reaction.
Look at it, look.
We had the same reaction.
No! It's a dark day.
It's actually quite dark in this frame at the moment. We haven't got the light on, but I'll keep it like this because it sets the mood.
It's the somber tones.
The somber tone.
We're at the end of Midnight Mass.
Episode 7. Now I've been thinking back at all the other episodes, and I can't really remember like really distinctive, memorable moments in each episode.
It's so atmospheric though.
That's the only thing. Characterization
is great,
and atmosphere on point.
Right. I've been thinking about this, and I don't want this last episode to just descend into like your classic slasher of people getting killed off by vampires.
I don't think it will.
You know,
because we thought that would Haunting of Hill House.
Yeah, it has to retain the aesthetic and the atmosphere and the character previously.
It has to make sense. It has to make sense. It has to fit.
But how do you end it? How do you end it without everyone getting killed off?
I feel like a UFO is going to come down, and they're going to be like, "Oh, it's not vampires. They're actually aliens."
No. Monsignor Pruitt, right? He's basically become the main character of the show. He is the main character.
Well, he's always been the main character.
Will he have a form of redemption?
So last time we saw him, he got shot in the head, and he saw every. and
you can't say that often, can you? That character, they're fine.
Yeah, and then he saw a massacre in the church, and then that woman was almost taken over, and he was like shaking his head, like disagreeing.
Some problems.
So she's gonna go all out, saying like, "Oh yeah, murder everyone," and then he's gonna be like, "No, I don't want that to happen."
We've almost got the town split in two now because everybody that survived has a family member that we think is a vampire.
Yeah.
So
yeah, there's gonna be some character moments there that I'm looking forward to. But does Senior what's his name? Monsignor Pruitt. Do you think he's more up for it's people's decision? If they don't want to do it, that's fine. Whereas she's just like, no, he doesn't seem
violent, does he?
No.
Apart from brutally killing that guy and drinking his blood.
He didn't brutally kill him though. He pushed him over by accident. Yeah. And he hit his head, and then he saw the blood. He's
I think it'll be the interpretation of faith, won't it? There'll be the woman who's madly obsessed and will kill anyone. She doesn't care.
And he's more of a conservative, like, you can do what you want, but this is my opinion. But yeah, I'm just ready to see. I feel that if we don't get some chaos like we had in the last episode, I'm gonna feel a little bit disappointed.
Like I don't just want people to die. I feel like something needs to happen. We need something else. Like I'm not just saying I want to twist for the sake of it here, but something needs to happen. I don't know what. I don't know.
With The Haunting of Hill House, I was expecting this massive thing to happen, like chaos, but it didn't. However, it ended very poetically, and it was very fulfilling. And this needs to either do that or end in chaos.
I'm just imagining we're so bad with names on this show.
Oh yeah.
The woman who was pregnant. I'm just imagining her breaking in through the doors with a shock and being like, like, lock and load, and then just start like murking all the vampires.
Yeah, she's got like steak bullets.
Yeah, like garlic wrapped around her neck. Like,
did anyone order some seasoning? Right. Anyway, let's get into episode 7, the finale of Midnight Mass.
The Haunting of Midnight Mass.
Yes. Boop boop boop. Revelation.
Oh, it's the Book of Revelations, but this just says
Revelation. She's obviously been bitten. She's woken up. Was that the mum that got flown out?
No way. Is it? But just really young.
Yeah.
Oh, because she knew him, didn't she?
Yeah, she did.
Oh,
yeah,
God, it's a freaky way of doing it, isn't it? They do look like zombies.
Yeah.
Oh, they're turning them.
Yeah.
Quiet.
Jesus, I know, yeah. Way too loud.
Draw the curtains!
Yeah, at least.
My parents. My parents are out there. They'd have to come with us, right?
Oh,
No.
Take them to a doctor. There's room.
they're the living dead.
That's why they didn't sink them. That's why they just pulled some plugs. Because they need the boats. So they can leave
And spread it.
after. If just one of them makes it to the mainland.
You can burn a vampire to death, can't you?
Usually, yeah. I think fire kills them.
Yeah. That's how I'd do it.
Sometimes you have to behead them and put a stake through their heart as well.
That's probably easier, actually.
This isn't the way. This is never the way.
This is the way.
Maybe not.
Ba 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 ba.
Maybe by
No greater love than that.
She's standing next to a window. That's like what you're...
That's my one thing in horror films, when they stand next to a window. I've seen Jason Voorhees so many times jump through windows.
What if we head to the beach and hug the shoreline to the upwards, and you take the canoe and you paddle out as
Yep. Know it.
Why are they doing that? Why wouldn't they just say, come out?
Yeah.
I'd like to finish our discussion.
she's in there.
Just go out the back door. There's a back... Yeah. There you go.
Get those children to safety. I'd like a word with Beth.
I'm going to tell her off.
It's like when Obi-Wan goes to face Darth Vader alone. Except nothing like it.
But she does have the high ground.
She does.
What's that for, Annie? Please don't tell me that's for us. We're past all of that now.
It's not.
Is it for herself?
Beth, I want you to listen to me.
She's going to kill herself before they can tell.
You aren't a good person.
Yes!
Oh, my God.
She's stalling. Check around back.
She's going to drink her dry, man.
Are they going to fight for her? Oh, yeah, that's hot.
Oh. You had different reactions to that, man.
No, we had the same reaction.
Look at it, look.
We had the same reaction.
That's why I put that thing in that trunk. That's why I bribed and lied and smuggled it back here. That was
He
the
loved her.
reason I didn't want you to die.
You didn't want her to die.
Too scared to come down and be with you. I've been too scared to tell our own daughter the truth.
What?
He said too scared to tell our own daughter the truth.
You never felt like a son in our
Oh.
If you would just show up and ask me, I would have taken the scar off. And I would have gone with you.
He would have given up his faith for her.
I forgot the mate.
Oh my God. They're survivors in there.
Yeah.
He's killing them.
Ragged.
Oh my
Got it
God.
now.
That is scary shit.
She's gonna get.
Yep.
He's only got one bullet left, hasn't he?
I don't know. Just sucking dirt as well.
The faithless, the polluted, the murderers, the fornicators, the sorcerers, idolaters.
I hope she gets
She's
decapitated.
really memorised this Bible, hasn't she?
Yeah. She's done her Bible studies. Oh. Yeah, there we go.
So now we're starting to get good people as well that are
Yeah.
turning. So what happens to them? That's a bit of a twist, isn't it?
Yeah.
The gun that shot her,
Yeah.
she's now.
She's now using to
Using
defend herself. They're just destroying their own town now. Like, where does this stop?
The world.
I can feel it already, though.
The thirst.
My stomach hurts.
I reckon they'll wait for the sun to come up or something.
Just like like their son.
I hope the kids made it to the boat. I hope so too.
I hope so. 3. That's the house that the drug dealer went into.
That the vampire got.
Yeah.
He'll be there, won't he?
Are we going to find his dead body?
Or the actual vampire might be in it.
No, I think the dead body will.
Oh, he's dead.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, you're right. The main vampire's there. Get away. Oh. Oh! That's the church.
No.
That has the ramp on it.
Oh, it is?
That's the rec centre that she created.
Yeah.
Just her.
This is
lair.
her, look at
It's
her,
her
like,
lair.
surveying this world that she's creating.
Yeah.
No, the church hasn't burned down.
No.
But if you forgive men their trespass, the Heavenly Father will also forgive you. So, who am I to judge?
She hates her still,
Yeah.
despite the fact that
She was like,
despite the fact that what she thinks is that this is God bringing people
yeah.
back.
She's like, oh, I won't judge, but still. And she's like,
But I'm judging you right now.
like,
Look at them. They're lost without a leader, without a shepherd. That must be you. Monsignor, it has to be you. It has always been you.
No, it was never me. That's the thing about priesthood. It's never supposed to be about me. It's supposed to be about God.
yeah.
Monsignor Pruitt, did it have to be true of you? I suppose virtue isn't a virtue if it doesn't cost you anything. Be the last,
She
the
convinces
hardest
herself
test
so
of my faith.
easily.
I truly hope you two enjoy the sunrise.
Oh yeah, they've burnt all the buildings except for the church and the
And
the
they
rec
lock
centre.
them out.
I love you, Mom. I love you, Dad.
Yeah, they tried to eat you.
Safe.
Well, as soon as she dies, she'll become a vampire, won't she? She already had the blood.
Lord, bring my parents peace.
You're wasting so much time!
The doors were always open, but you didn't. Well, you just didn't. So yes, in the critical hour,
Horrific.
you didn't know.
It's two different extremes to
God now.
Everything that's
to
wrong
to
with religion.
to religion. Yeah.
Sure, you like the water? I know you do. Maybe,
These are all just uneducated people being manipulated.
Yeah, yeah. It's his daughter as well.
Yeah.
God, am I proud of you. I'm sorry that we never told you, your mother and I, but I love you so much.
Oh.
I've been so proud of you.
Goosebumps.
Out of the back. I'll take it.
No!
she was gonna.
You can save her though. You can save her.
John?
Save her. Save her. Save her.
No, she
She's
doesn't
saying-
want it.
Oh, Jesus, it's tragic.
Her favorite place on the whole island was that little bridge by the marsh.
They're gonna wait till sunset as well, I bet.
There's only that one building left now. If they burn that one down too, what are they going to do?
Well, I hope the wind takes the flames onto the other.
Yeah. You're like, it's God's will.
Yeah.
To...
Yes. Oh, that's the sheriff. Oh, please don't. Oh, not the sheriff.
You would burn us in our homes? Oh, I knew.
You've literally burned the
Yeah.
whole town. What are you
Hypocrisy.
talking
It's just complete
about?
hypocrisy.
Surprised you made your move when it was empty, coward.
It's not, though, is it? Empty, I mean.
Oh. Oh no. Oh. It's the sun. Come on. Yes. Burn it down, boy.
Boy.
Yes. They're all gonna die. Look at her face. I can't wait for the moment she dies. Oh, that's horrible.
Christ.
That's disgusting looking. What's she doing that?
His wings.
So he can't fly away?
No, probably still could.
There's nowhere else.
You burnt all of it.
You burned it.
There's got to be somewhere else.
There's not.
The boats.
Boats are gone.
Just giving up, yeah.
I don't know, but I think I killed my mom.
Will you forgive me, kid?
I'll forgive you.
The whole vampire thing in this show is just a complete metaphor for people blindly following religion, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh no, it flew away. What was that about?
Sabotaging a bit, maybe?
Yeah, it can't fly properly, at least.
It's running. It's running from the sunrise.
Do you think it can make it? Before the sunrise?
No.
No, I don't think it can.
That's why she did it.
So it wouldn't spread anywhere else.
So what do you think happens when we die?
Speaking for myself.
Speaking for yourself.
It's your own experience.
There is no time. There is no death. Life is a dream. It's a wish. Made again and again and again and again and again and again and on into eternity. And I am all of it. I am everything. I am all. I am that I am.
Jeez.
Babe, not being a joke and all, but I don't want my dying memory to be of your terrible fucking singing. Now shut up.
As long as the other townspeople don't start butting it. Like, you tried to kill us all.
Yeah, they start saying like, shut the fuck up! You killed me! I'm here because of you! Son's gonna burn alive in front of him.
And the dad's just going, ah!
Yeah, he's just gonna be like, having to watch it.
Oh god, I can't bear to see the dad see this.
I don't care about you, go fuck yourself.
Yeah, well, she's...
Hope she gets ravaged by a wolf before she burns alive.
Hopefully she just realises how abandoned she is by her god for being such a horrendous
jerk,
hypocrite,
bitch,
snake.
I was going to say a really bad word, but yeah, that word that you're thinking about. So everyone dies except for those two.
Yeah. Unless he survives his gunshot wounds.
I doubt it though. There's no hospital and there's no boats. Stop.
Yeah. I'm just trying to find a light in this.
It's a nice moment to share that prayer with his son though. Oh, he dies just before he sees his son. Oh, that's heartbreaking that. She's scared, look, she's trying to bury herself. Yeah, what a graceful death that is.
See, I was wondering how they would what they would do.
Or a coward herself. It's all well and good and then they're going to be all like Ugh. The music's just stopped. Singing just stopped.
No one's ever going to believe us, are they?
They're going to get arrested thinking that they torched the whole town, the whole island. Oh. The ashes of my own family sprinkling onto me.
Thank God this happened on an island.
I can't feel my legs.
Oh.
That was a sigh of relief, a smile of relief then.
Yeah, maybe that means, that's what's gone away.
Yeah, it's gone away.
Maybe
she is who she is.
The other vampire died then.
Maybe.
Maybe that could have been what the ash was, but...
Okay, so that was episode 7 of the season finale of Midnight Mass.
It was right barrel laughs, weren't it?
What did you? Did it meet your expectations first?
Sorry, I'm just exporting the WAV file. Give me a sec. No, I'll do it in a minute. Did it meet my expectations? You know what? I had no expectations going into it because I was just like, I have no idea what's going to happen. And the one thing I questioned at one point in this was, have they done so much? Have they done too much with all of these characters to wrap them all up effectively at the end? And I think it worked. I think it did.
Oh, I think it worked.
I think it did well at the end. You know what? This whole show, Mike Flanagan, I don't know if he hates religion or what, but I mean, I'm not a religious person.
I don't think he does hate religion.
No, I don't think he does. But I just think the whole idea of the vampire in this is a metaphor for people like blindly following religion.
Yeah.
To whatever damaging cost
well,
it is.
Not even religion per se.
Just faith,
ideologies, any sort of...
Yeah, any ideologies. I think you're
any
right.
ideologies.
Like anything that people are easily misguided by.
And if you're misguided by eternal... And this is the strongest thing, eternal life. You know, that's exactly what they wanted and was appealing to them. Eternal life. And anyone would be misguided and be blind to the consequences to that proposition, I guess.
You know what? Mike Flanagan's got a specific type of writing, which is like pure poetry, isn't it?
Yeah, so
it
is...
I was thinking at the end, I was like, oh, here we go again.
I was going to say, yeah, so with her monologue, the girl that was pregnant when she died, I started to think, and this sometimes happens with Quentin Tarantino, sometimes.
Yeah.
Quentin Tarantino is a brilliant writer and there's no fault in him, and Mike Flanagan as well. However, sometimes the characters fail to sound like themselves.
Yeah.
And they only sound like Quentin Tarantino, and they all sound the same.
And
so I think
it
happens
as good
here
an
as
actor
well.
or as good a performance as possible. But yeah, which, you know,
I think the day-to-day
fine.
dialogue is fine, but the monologues.
I just wish that the monologue was with the priest, or he had some kind of lasting monologue on faith or something like that, because I just feel like I really enjoyed his character. I thought the actor who plays him is amazing, but I just feel like we've had a really good run with him and then he just changes a bit too quickly. I understand what he's seen as horrific, but I just would have wanted a bit more with him as opposed to everyone else. I mean,
yeah, I understand you wanting that, and to me, it's not as big of an issue, because if you rewatched this, you'd probably notice that he is simply doing it for love, and it's as simple as that. So he has a simple ending. Yeah, do you know what I mean? So it's reasonably
and
simple.
Then he's with his daughter in the end as well.
And there'll
probably be a lot more telltale signs if you.
And his monologue isn't as deep. It's simply just, I did it for love, and that's it. Whereas she had that conversation.
Love was his faith, perhaps, the whole time.
Yeah.
The most heartbreaking scene in the entire show for me, and the most difficult scene to watch, was when that guy had killed his family, and she was like, "It's your fault for not believing. We're going to leave you outside," basically. Yeah. It was just so difficult to watch.
The saddest one for me, and the one that I loved, the fact that they chose to do it that way, was the ending to the sheriff and his son. That was beautiful. The fact that his son obviously questioned his family's and people's religion and faith, and at the end they got to do one last prayer together. And he didn't see his son die. He died before that, which is how it's supposed to be. It's how it's supposed to be, and that's what it was supposed to be with the priest, and that's what his daughter taught him. I don't want to. I don't want to live forever.
The daughter refused the blood in the end, which is good, because I like how the younger characters, I say younger because she's still younger technically, isn't she? Yeah. And especially the two on the boat at the end are the ones that survive. They reject this ideology, don't they? Yeah. In favour of like freedom. Yeah. Instead.
Anyway,
this would benefit from a rewatch, though, I reckon.
Oh, 100%. I love this, and I love the fact that these are really short series.
I just can't wait to see what he does next. That For the House of Usher that he's got coming out.
And we get to see Haunting of Bly Manor.
Although, your brother told me the other day that after watching Haunting of Hill House and Midnight Mass, Bly Manor's a bit like not as good. So let us know what you think of Bly Manor, if it's worth it.
Yeah, should we watch it?
Wait, should we rate the series?
Oh yeah, we haven't rated the series. But like in terms of like overall, just a brief summary, I loved the things that I loved about this series were its characterization, and the atmosphere it created, and just the subject matter of a vampire we did not expect, and it was quite fresh to see.
But like, I love the atmosphere, and I love the acting and performances.
Yeah,
especially the priest as well.
Yeah, the priest was
really
brilliant.
Good. It makes the show. You said at one point like we're weirdly drawn to him as a character, aren't you? Like the performances.
But one of the negatives, and it's only a slight negative, is, and I said it a moment ago, is just sometimes the dialogue, Mike Flanagan's dialogue, can sound too much just like Mike Flanagan.
It's beautiful dialogue.
Beautiful, and it's meaningful and all of that, but sometimes it's a bit too much. There's too much of those monologues in there. But that's only a small negative.
I've got one question for you then.
What?
Is it better than The Haunting of Hill House?
Oh, it's so hard because I love Haunting of Hill House, and I've watched Haunting of Hill House twice now.
Yeah, right. One thing about Haunting of Hill House, like we commented so much on the filmmaking and the cinematography and the direction.
But I love the cinematography in this show.
Yeah, the cinematography is good, but the crafting of the shots was a strength of
the one
Hill House.
episode,
and like the story interwoven. I mean, there are some good reveals and fantastic reveals here. That's what makes it difficult for me. I don't like comparing them, but
I don't like comparing them as well because they're completely separate stories. Obviously, completely different stories. Done and executed in a different way.
Can I just say one thing for me as well? The concept of like death, and when they're talking about what it is, it's so somber, isn't it? Like, it's difficult.
But for me, I think I don't think it's almost on par because Haunting of Hill House, what it has over this is there's not as many characters, so they really focus on the character development of each individual character in Haunting of Hill House.
And because they're all a family, it almost adds a tiny bit there as well.
Yeah, and the way they mess with time in that one, going back as kids, and it allowed for more intrigue. Whereas this one, I just loved the concept. It was cool. It was shot beautifully, and it was short and sweet. It was shorter than Haunting of Hill House, which I love.
Hill House actually did like terrify me in some places.
But for me, I'm gonna rate this an 8.8 out of 10.
You know what, mate? I was thinking exactly because I think I rated Hill House a 9.
Yeah, I think 9.5 or something like that.
Oh really? Yeah, I wouldn't quite give this a 9.
No,
but it's amazing. It's
high
a great show.
8.8 to 8.9.
I give it 8.8.
Yeah. So let us know what you would rate this show. Do you think it's better than Haunting of Hill House or Bly Manor? Which was your favourite episode? I mean, my favourite episode was definitely the last two.
I think my favourite one was
this one.
The one where the previous one where we got the
Massacre.
Creature coming to the church.
Let us know if you want to watch the full length reactions to all of these. Link in the description for our Patreon page. They're all there right now. You can watch them.
Let us know what your next horror show is.
Yeah, and if you're not already, subscribe, hit that subscribe button, like button, leave a comment. We read the comments, so leave a comment, start a discussion, and we'll see you in the next video, I guess.
I mean, we need to watch more vampire stuff, man. Was that our first vampire thing? No, Let the Right One In, lads.
Yeah, it was, yeah.
Or was it Let Me In?
We need to watch For 30 Days a Night, that's what we need to watch.
I want to see that.
Yeah, we'll watch that.
I want to see the original Fright Night as well, the 80s one.
Oh, yeah. Right, thank you, and we'll see you in the next video. Cheers, bye.